Hi, everybody. I'm here to talk with you about your memoir that's due. If you're in English 5 or if you're in LAC, you're going to be writing a memoir for your September 12th constructed response. So, what exactly is a memoir? It's a piece of your life, it's a memory. It's much different from an autobiography. An autobiography tells your whole life, while a memoir is one memory. Just something that comes to mind that I could write about was maybe when I got in a bike accident when I was 14 and broke my arm, or maybe the day I got married, or the day that I won a cross country race when I was in high school. It's a specific memory, not your whole life, just a certain one. And it does need to be something true, because after all, it is about you, and it can't be about you going to Mars or anything. That's not something that actually happened to you. Although, if it did, that'd be pretty cool. So, what's involved with writing a memoir? You're telling a story. So, be sure to use descriptive words. It's so great when a reader can actually transport into your memory and they can see the things you saw, feel the temperature, everybody who was involved. The characters is a really big deal. Be sure to have a clear plot of events that happened. It's kind of like a timeline. What happened first, or what led to the event, and how is it resolved? Include the setting. Again, that is where those descriptive words can really come in handy, because I can put myself where you were and join in your memory. And the most important part about a memoir is that it does have a theme. It's a lesson. Think about the Winnie the Pooh show. I'm sure all of you guys have watched the Winnie the Pooh. Even though it's a fun, lighthearted cartoon, there's always a lesson to be learned. So maybe it's that you don't stick your hand in trees and get stung by bees. Maybe for example, the lesson I could have learned from my bike accident is that I shouldn't dare myself to go down a mountain with no brakes. That was a bad choice. It could be, don't stab your friends in the back. Love your family. Don't sweat the small things. There's always a lesson involved in a memoir. That's what makes it different than autobiography or just a story. So hints for your writing. Again, show me, don't tell me. Show me where you were. Use those descriptive words to really help me be involved in that. That is big. Make it a big memory. Not, one day I went for a walk, and then went to bed. And the next day I got up and ate breakfast, and did school and went to bed. Make it a big memory, a big part of your life. So here's a way that I could tell, and I can, show you what was involved. The igloo I made me feel like I created my very own white tower to call my own. Wow, that's a great metaphor right there. I'm saying my igloo was like a tower. And right there, that paints a picture in your mind of how big this igloo must have been. Use those descriptive words. So I know it's kind of hard to start writing. That's always the hardest part, is just putting pen to paper or putting your fingers to the keyboard and starting. But just think of an idea, first thing that pops into your mind, and just start writing. Don't worry about if it makes sense, your sentences, your grammar, just write. And from there, you'll see where your writing takes you, and you can really start to refine it and edit it. Follow the OLS lessons. These lessons walk you right through the process of how to edit, write, what it needs to look like and include. So be sure to mark those off. And then come to my small groups for some help, especially if you're having trouble coming with an idea or just organizing your thoughts. Let me know. I can even make a small group. Perhaps there's a whole bunch of you guys that really need help with this. I just need to hear from you. So thank you so much for coming and watching this. I hope you have a good morning, afternoon, or evening.